Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you are my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I am unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release all fear, and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all of the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence, now and forever. Amen. I say, whatever you choose to use, okay? All right, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Happy Friday. Happy fucking Friday. All right, so we have a love letter to Pisces, all of you beautiful souls. The veil thins, dreams come true, dreams become messages, and signs become maps. So Pisces, a love letter to all of you beautiful souls. The veil thins, dreams become messages, and signs become maps. All right, so that is the message. Hello, everyone, and welcome. All right, so we're waiting. Let me clean the screen because I don't like it. It looks a little bit, that's, Twitch is looking a little cloudy, and we don't need that. All right, so while we waiting for everybody to get in here, before I read this letter to y'all, I'm going to just, tell y'all something. Have y'all ever been around people or involved with anybody that for some reason they just always think they're right? Um, no, never mind that, the journeys may be different. Your journey may be different from this person's, or, your journey may be different from theirs. There is a such thing in this world where you know what you know, I know what I know, and it's an understanding that um, I don't have to corrupt your message in any form or fashion, and you don't have to, try to go out of your way to corrupt mine. But there are some people who will try to fight you tooth and nail because you have to, believe what um, know what they know. Whatever. It's almost like they feel like maybe I don't know. It comes a time or it comes a thing to mind to me that some people will think that they're better than you. Um, and me, I don't ever mind that. So last night I was having a conversation and it came to that because I said, the way, like, I don't belong on this timeline. I can't. It's impossible. Because I feel like I have outgrown so many people, places, and things. And that's okay. Um, but it leaves me feeling like I'm watching, a shit show. I don't have to try to force anybody into believing anything that I believe. Um, you don't even have to believe me. The thing is, I'm not here to convince anybody of, anything. But there are certain people in this world that feel like if you don't believe what they believe or, feel the same way they do, then you're wrong. And that's one of the things that makes me feel like I'm not going to try to convince you of anything. I just want to get away from you. And so I was having a conversation last night with somebody, and that's what I was talking to them about, because I don't know where the feeling came from out of nowhere, but that could just be, my Pisces nature, that I will be, um, I go in and get. We don't have to be the same. I'm not going to sit in your presence either. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to, I don't need to be around you. Like, I don't need to be the thing, the catalyst for beating a dead horse. And so out of nowhere yesterday, I just had a feeling of like, this can't be my timeline. Like, I know I exist. Um, and not that I'm going anywhere other than maybe different location, different place. And then when I was talking to my friend, she described it like she picked it out of my brain exactly right. Like, even where I am, if I move to the other side of the earth, it's still gonna be the same, because the energies are still gonna be the same, the people are gonna be the same. And I just don't want that on me. Like, whatever that is, I don't want that on me. And again, I won't be the person who try to convince or force anybody to, like, I don't see the purpose in that. So I don't understand why it is that certain people don't get that. I don't care. I don't care today. I don't care tomorrow. I'm not going to care the next day after that, because everything that I see is like superficial. And I don't want that on me. I don't want that energy on me. Like, and the funny part is, I've never really been that way. I just always did my own thing. I liked doing what I was always doing. Like, I tell people, I am the ultimate. I really be by myself. Like, I know people be saying that, and then they be, with, whoever. I really be by myself because I enjoy myself. I enjoy my own company. I don't like the whatever that is that people be having. I don't like that. And so, because I don't like that, I stay over here. There's nothing wrong with me for that. There's nothing wrong with you for being whatever the fuck you are. I'm superficial, materialistic, um, ungodly, whatever the fuck you describe yourself, or is on you, not my problem. So, anyway, looks like we got a few people here. Nobody from our people look like they're here because nobody's in the chat. But anyway, so here go the letter to the beautiful Pisces soul. Okay, a love letter that crosses through time. Beloved Pisces, you ancient shimmering soul, you were born at the edge of the zodiac. Not because you're last, not because you are the return to everything. I said that wrong, and I don't know why. Um, Let me start again, because I don't know why I feel like something just annoyed the shit out of me. So I don't know whose energy that is. Could just be mine, but something just felt like it annoyed the shit out of me. Anyway, so let me read this right, because maybe just I started off wrong, right? And that could just be the thing. See how the message be messaging? Maybe you started off on the wrong foot with somebody. Do you give people an allowance or an acceptance to start over? I mean, even should we? Because for some reason with Pisces, I feel like we be given enough. We be given enough exceptions, exemptions, enough time, enough allowances. And yes, people do change. Yeah, I get it. Um, so if you start off on the wrong foot with somebody, and a person wishes to start over, they would do it differently. But if they still come in with the same energy, then what do you do there? Because some people will say that they changed just to get back into your energy, just to get back into your good graces, only to still again try to corrupt the energy. So you have to make a decision. Do you want to start over? Is a person worthy of starting over? Meanwhile, you still have elevated in so many different ways. Because a lot of y'all that come to this channel, a lot of y'all have been here for a long time. Y'all are not the same as you used to be before. And so there's people who are going to come around because they see you different. You glow different. You shine in different. You just different. And now it's like, I want to be a part of, Pisces journey, but, they actually were a part of your journey. It was probably just in a negative way. So, whatever it was that they did, they also were the catalyst for your change, for your evolution, for your ascension. But now do you let these people back into your energy? And again, they could have changed, but they could only have come to kind of corrupt the system again. So I guess it's a decision that you have to make wholeheartedly. But anyway, um, beloved Pisces, you ancient shimmering soul, you who were born at the edge of a zodiac, not because you're last, but because you're the return to everything. You are the echo of the beginning, the lullaby before the first breath. The veil thins for you now. Dreams no longer sleep, they speak. And in their strange symbols, spirit leaves you clues, soft whispers, folded in the starlight, memories dressed as metaphors. The world may tell you to wake up, but you Pisces were never asleep. You simply remember a deeper truth, one without words, one carried in a current of your soul. Because, when we talk about DNA activation and, your light body, it's like the universe now, the frequency pinging off your soul because it needs you to hear, it needs you to listen, it needs you to understand. Your tears are holy, your empathy is a map, your intuition is an instrument tuned to heaven's frequency. It's like hearing the slightest frequency in the wind. So you're not too sensitive. You are a living oracle, a sacred mirror for the collective unconscious. So there's things that Pisces understands. Every sign that, or every signal, frequency, synchronicity wrapped around Pisces is deep, it's depth, it's ocean, it's water, um, it's the moon, the nighttime, the skies. Why do y'all think that is? Everybody is not meant to be around you. Everybody is not meant to understand you. Everybody's not going to understand you. And you were not designed to be a go along, get along ass bitch. And I mean that for masculine and feminine. Feminine. Man or woman. Okay. You were not designed to be a go along, get along ass energy, if I could say it that way. But people will think that, you were meant to allow them multiple opportunities, multiple choices, multiple chances, multiple times to, make you an option and not a priority in their life, but they want you to always, prioritize them. Meanwhile, your priority at this moment, the universe is calling you for it to be you. You're not too sensitive. You're a living oracle, a sacred mirror for the collective unconscious. Today's spirit reaches for you through music, through art, silence, moonlight, the deja vu, and gentle waves of knowing. You're not new here, you grew here. Okay? So let yourself dissolve into the divine, not to lose yourself, but to remember that you were never separate in the first place. Pisces, your softness is a spell. Your love is a lighthouse, and your dream is not delusion. It was always your destiny awakening. You're the dreamer. You are the dream. And today, the dream is dreaming you back with infinite reverence, the universe. Do do any of you guys understand how, even through a world of manipulation, a world of where people will tell you anything, or make up anything, it's almost like you can always still see. You can always still see through the foolishness, the bullshit, the have you ever wondered why God chose you or why the universe chose you for that placement? You may go through a lot. Again, people will try to make you feel small because they'll say that you're emotional. You're you always have your head in the clouds. Not understanding that the fact that you have your head in the clouds is because you're tuned into the universe. Not understanding that emotions are not a bad thing. Not also understanding that the emotions that they speak of you being too sensitive are really some of their shit. And here you go, transmuting yet again other people's energy, other people's shit that they want to put off on you. So you are the dream before it's believed, the vision before it's seen. Today your energy is soft but powerful, like moonlight guiding ships across mysterious seas. Trust your inner tide. Something is aligning deep beneath the surface. Even if you can't see it, you know you can feel it. The veil is thin for you right now. Messages from spirit, ancestors, or even your higher self may come in subtle ways. A song. So, messages through music, messages through frequency, messages just, from the universe, signs, on tags, signs on buildings, signs on, post, because the universe is connecting with you, trying to give you um, some information that is necessary for your journey. Are you paying attention, or are you allowing people who don't even fit into, or should not even fit into your energy, to lead you astray? Because people will always want to deem or think that you're wrong, deem you wrong, but meanwhile, how can they be right for your journey? Your journey is your journey. So again, people will say, I need for you to be this way, or I need for you to do it this way, or I need for you. Why do they need that? Hey, child of God, welcome. Thank you for being here. Meanwhile, Pisces, all you wish to do is live your life. You didn't ask for people to insert themselves on unprovoked, but people keep doing that. Even when you're trying to tell them, we don't have to do it the same way, as long as the job gets done. But people will want to, what is the word, micromanage you in a way, not understanding, like, you're an adult ass person. Why do you feel the need to insert yourself in other people's business? There is a thing that's happening right now in the universe. Like, I don't know how or why it's so hard for people to mind their own damn business. Whether you're crazy, whether you are, psychotic, a lunatic, this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, these people will be watching you do your life. They'll call you everything under the sun but a child of God. And all the while, they're really just jealous because they are upset that they can't do what you do, or they wonder how it is that you magically always end up on your feet even after they said the most horrible things about you. Have you ever wondered why um, in relationships it's always like the thing where opposites attract? Why is it that, because there'll always be somebody that's ready in a relationship, and then it'll be always somebody that's not ready in a relationship. Somehow the not ready person will convince the other person that, oh, and I don't know, maybe it's something that, you see in a person. I'm just saying in relationships in general, not anything to do with a Pisces, but this is the nature. Um, for some reason, whatever it is, it's like a thing that comes along, and then you start to have to unravel the threads that is whatever it is this person. People don't know how to just insert themselves in the truth. Like, I don't give a fuck that you got, XYZ issues. Just tell me first, ahead of time. Or maybe it's because they want to hide the issues, and you fuck around and find out. And Pisces, for some reason, you always fuck around and find out. And that's strange because I feel like if I tell you, the truth from the beginning, we don't have to waste no time. I don't have to waste your time. You don't have to waste my time. And that's in anything, any type of relationship, friendships, connections, partnerships, like whatever it is. I've noticed also during this day and time, there's a over, instead of, uh, how do you say it? Over promise, under promise, and over deliver. It's the vice versa of that thing. They over promise and under deliver. Like, this is me. This is what I give to you on a daily basis. Honestly, what else should I be giving you? Nothing else. That way you don't waste no time here. The message either and the frequency either fits with you or it doesn't. That way you can go on and get and go find somebody else that can do it. Get somebody else to do it. And why, for the life of me, I don't understand why, when we know we're not aligned with somebody, we don't just excuse ourselves and go do something different. You're not aligned with me. Let me excuse myself so I can go, find the people who are like me. And that's one of the issues, that I'm having right now, because I'll go on and get, but people will say that is, excuse me, maybe detachment or whatever the words they use for, right? But to me, I feel like that's the best thing. Because why insert yourself in something that is not you? It's like I told y'all before, don't let nobody bring you back down to levels that you've already leveled up from. So in my mind, I be feeling like, and I had a big thing of this yesterday, like I said, I can't belong in this timeline because I'm seeing so much stuff that don't align with me and my character. I moved away, far away from where I grew up at because I didn't want to insert myself into the system. Lo and behold, other people that don't even know you will insert themselves all unprovoked into your shit. I didn't need it. I don't be lonely. That's the other thing. Like, I know so many people be lonely when they be by themselves. I feel bad for you because to me that says there's something about you that you need to deal with. Hi, Yanni. Hi. Everything you're saying is true. I'm a Pisces, 314, born in 81, and you're speaking facts on what you're saying about a Pisces. You speak in my story coming from my ex and my family. Give me the dirty girl. Listen, it's because so many of us will go through the exact same thing, but the universe is letting you know that your dreams are now speaking to you, giving you the blueprint. Like, it was never outside of us, how they always saying. You already were the blueprint. So we be waiting for people to give us direction or do this, that, and the third. But mind you, we keep talking about it. It is the conditioning. This is the way you were raised. Your parents had to tell you to do, this, that, and the third. Which is why I also love, you know, how I raise my kids. Even though, it still has this, trial and error. But these are people already. They come into this realm. They're people already. They have to learn how to make decisions for themselves. And what better way of being able to learn is learning under the vessel that God allowed to, bring them into this realm or into this universe, and allowing them to make their own decisions. This could potentially, go wrong if you do this. But, I'm going to watch you. I'm going to be the guide that you need to stand over here and watch this. But if it goes great, it's their life. If it goes wrong, this is how it went wrong. This is, you see what did there. Let's figure out how to do it again. Now, we're not going to let them do anything that, takes themselves out of this realm. But at the end of the day, they have to learn. So something is aligning deep beneath the surface, even if you can't see it. The veil is thin for you right now. Messages from spirit, ancestors, or even your higher self may come in subtle ways. A song, a lyric, a passing through, a passing thought, passing through somewhere, on the road, going through the neighborhood, some of these things. So pay attention. Or a sudden knowing. Follow it. So trust in your gut feelings. Even the smallest ones, because sometimes the smallest ones turn into the, those bigger ones. Like, it's as simple as you driving and your gut says, this is my normal pathway, but I'm not going to take that pathway today. Go a different way. And then later on, you find out that on your normal pathway, there was a 15-car pileup and some people died. And you trusted your gut. You didn't go that way. That was spirit saying, there's something happening. So you need to trust that. Um, your cosmic tip: don't push, float. Answers are coming to you, not because you chase them, but because you're open. So being open to the universe, being open to, trusting what's happening, trusting the energy. I meant they did me the dirtiest. My family and my ex tried to kill me for an insurance policy. I mean, it's the same exact saying. The people that are the closest to you are the only ones that, can do you the dirtiest, because these are the ones that we allow access to us. So I don't know if y'all, know about soul contracts and things of that nature, but there are some soul contracts probably, possibly, that could be changing for you. So, everybody has free will. People can make their own decisions, while we're here on this realm. That's what free will is. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Um, maybe we are destined to do certain things, but certain people may have started out with you on your journey, may not where, you know, end up with you on your journey. And we can love them people, and we can still love them people from a distance. Like, you don't have to love them people in your space. Nobody said we had to do that. And you're right. People always trying to imply themselves for force them to my spiritual mission or into my aura or anything. And I'm like, look, I do a lot of alone time. I love being alone a lot. I mean, that's the only way we can hear. Like, honestly, because if this person is talking and they're saying, I would do it this way if I was you, like, there's nothing wrong with people giving you good advice, but when you on your spiritual journey, your mission, it's almost like, I don't need your opinion. I don't need your insertion. And some people just are always trying to force. Like, we don't have to, understand or know the same things. You may know what you need to know for you and for where you're going on your mission. Stop trying to force your shit on me. This is one of the things that came up in the discussion, because superficial people, superficial, materialistic. So I was saying, people always deem that healthy is skinny. Do you know how many unhealthy, skinny people are walking around here? A lot of them. Some people will will say, you have some meat on your body, this, that, and the third, you're unhealthy. I need to try to do this, that, and the third, or you need to lose weight, or you need to. Meanwhile, they be more unhealthy than you. Like, the perception that goes on in this world makes me sick sometimes, because it's like they don't understand that there is little people who haven't developed an opinion yet, growing up underneath of them, right? And they're steady pushing this, pushing this, pushing this, pushing this, pushing this. The way your body metabolizes something is different from the way somebody else's body metabolizes something. The way this responds to your body is going to respond to somebody else's body differently. And it just keeps being this thing. It's a whole market for it. Meanwhile, you now insert yourself into some shit that had nothing to do with you, and now here you go. But this is the thing, and this is what I said yesterday. Both of us agreed. Why is it that people who are always talking about, materialistic or superficial shit, right? Even after they claim they got all this, miraculous, amazing shit, they still don't be fucking happy. Have y'all ever noticed that? Like, for you to be so, well positioned in life, why the fuck is your bitch ass not happy? Because in my mind, if you can give all this advice out to the world, you should be looking a whole lot happier. You should be minding a whole lot more of your business. You should be experiencing a whole lot more life. Meanwhile, wouldn't it be upsetting to you? Because it would be fucking upsetting to me, because, this is what I was saying. It would be fucking upsetting to me if I just did everything, the superficial way, and then I died tomorrow. Like, I would rather just do whatever the fuck I want to do and die happy. And that may not be, the whole, this is what the world, to me, that's the most spiritually free journey that I could be on. I don't got to listen to you. I don't got to listen to you. And I can do what the fuck I want to do. And if I die tomorrow, guess the fuck what? I'm good with it. But if you die tomorrow, you're going to be mad because you're going to be saying I didn't do this, that, or the third. Oh, I lived my life through so much structure, and you died at 19. Oh, I lived my life because I did. What the fuck is that? Okay, where there's smoke, there's fire. And there was smoke. Mind you, it just left, though. That must be like water or something dissipating. But literally, smoke was just right there. All right, y'all know what we do. It's 8:48 and it's smoke. All right, so let's see what we got. Seeing smoke out of nowhere. All right, spiritual meaning of smoke. One, spiritual presence or shift in energy. Okay, I like it. Smoke often represents the veil between worlds becoming thin. We already talking about that. It can indicate the presence of spiritual guides, ancestors, or a shift in the energetic atmosphere around you. This could be a visitation or a signal that something unseen is manifesting or leaving. Well, goodbye. Thank you. Because, y'all, that's crazy. Two, cleansing or releasing energy. Smoke is usually in rituals for cleansing, banishing, or transmuting energy. We definitely do that because I just was talking about that. If appeared suddenly, it may symbolize a spiritual purge, old energy, fear, or even attachments being burned away. Is that not crazy why I'm telling y'all this? You might just have passed through an energetic gate or released something subconsciously. I like it. 3, activation of clairvoyant sight. If you saw it with your eyes, but there was no source, I literally just saw it with my eyes. There was no source. It was out of nowhere, and it was a lot of it. There was no source. Your third eye may be opening more. Pisces energy is extremely psychically sensitive. And this is a common experience for clairvoyants as their perception sharpens. Okay, period. 848 meaning in this context. 848 is a powerful number of karmic alignment, transformation, and divine balance. Here's what it's saying. Okay, the past is being cleansed. You are releasing karmic loops or ancestral patterns. See what I'm saying? I'd rather just do it however I want to do it. Because why the fuck would I listen to y'all? And stop trying to badger people with y'all shit. If you like it here, be here. If you don't like it here, go fucking find somebody else to do it. The past is being cleansed. You are releasing karmic loops or ancestral patterns. I like it. Abundance and spiritual insights are aligning. The 8 energies bookend, and 4 show stability forming because of spiritual trust. See what I'm saying? You're being guided. You're not alone in this moment, even if it feels mysterious. The smoke and numbers together are a confirmation. You see what I'm saying, y'all? We read the universe. The shit is right there in your face. Messages from Spirit and the birds are here now. Channeled for you now. We are near. The smoke is not an illusion. It is a sign of sacred release. You have just crossed a threshold. I like it. Do not fear the unknown. You are surrounded, guided, and remembered. Oh, I like it. All right, so um, I just literally said that spiritual contracts being changed. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all how they showed that spiritual contracts are being changed to me. Because every time, it's like cutting me, right? Trying to cut me for some reason. Yesterday, I got cut the strangest way. My nail on my thumb, mind you, and as you see, my nails are like filed. You know, this one is not. Somehow it broke. Anyway, I went to go open the refrigerator and my thumb went across my nail. My nail went into my thumb. And I'm like, all of a sudden, I got a sharp pain, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I look and I feel across my thumb, there's something stuck in it. So I take and I try, pull it out. It's my actual nail that went inside of my finger. And every time some shit happens where I'm getting stuck or, this, that, or the third, it's always some weird, strange shit about to happen. So here we are. Affirmations in this moment. I trust what I see beyond the veil. My soul remembers what my eyes cannot. I release all that no longer serves me, known and unknown, seen and unseen. I am divinely guided, even when the path is mysterious. Smoke clears the space for my truth to rise. I am safe in the unknown. The energy around me shifts in my favor. What leaves is making room for what aligns. I am open to messages from spirit. My intuition is a sacred compass. Abundance flows through me as I walk in spiritual trust and clarity. I honor the signs and symbols and the synchronicities. I am never alone. And if y'all don't know, I do have affirmation books on Amazon too. So it's under my name. All right, so I don't know why I need some. I don't know why I didn't bring the damn tissue with me, but we're gonna grab me some tissue because, as y'all know, every time I sit down here, it's snotty nose, spiritual energy. Don't ask me why, but we just gonna take care of it and call it a damn day. Mind you, I can have none of these problems all throughout the day, just so y'all know. I'll be talking to people on the phone and everything else. They can confirm the same exact thing. But for some reason, every time I fucking sit here, this is what it is. You are the dream before it's believed, the vision before it's seen. Your presence today is that of a seer, a mystic, a gentle wave eroding even the hardest of stone. Oh, sorry. I said even. Eroding even. So somehow, let me just read it again because I don't know what the fuck is happening with me in this today. Your presence today is that of a seer, a mystic, a gentle wave eroding even the hardest of stone. Your intuition is usually sharp now, like a radio, tuned into frequencies others can't hear. If you felt uncertain, the fog is lifting. Trust that the universe is speaking to you in symbols. The more you soften, the more you will receive. Now, soften sounds like weak. It's definitely not weak. So, loving connections. In matters of the heart, there may be something being revealed, not in words, but in energy. You can feel the truth, even if it hasn't been spoken. A connection, past, present, or future, is pulling at your soul. Let your heart speak. Let your heart speak its native language. We keep talking about language and words, right? And sometimes all you need to say is nothing. All you need to say is nothing. The energy is already going to do what it's doing. And sometimes we mess it up by even talking. It's like, have you ever liked somebody before and then they make you feel nervous? And you be like, why the fuck did I feel nervous? And now I'm stuttering. It's because you like the person, but you don't. It's like the energy or the words. But if you just be quiet, but then I don't want to be quiet because I don't want the person not to think that I like them. So what do you do in that moment? Because I don't want to look like a bumbling ass idiot, with the words being scrambled up and shit. And I'm very articulate. I can, express myself. But now this person is giving me fucking butterflies. A connection, past, present, or future, is pulling at your soul. Let your heart speak in its native language. Empathy, art, and silence. If you're in a relationship, it's time to explore soul level intimacy. If single, your energy is attracting someone aligned with your spiritual evolution. So, affirmation. I love with the depth of the oceans and clarity of the starlight. I love with the depth of oceans and clarity of starlight. I don't know why. It's tongue twisting. But mind you, I know why. It's like the energy. It's like you get around somebody and you just smile a lot. Every time you see this person, it makes you smile. That's how you know. Like it's a thing already starting to happen. So you have to be careful, all right, even with your smile, because a smile could send out the wrong thing, right? The wrong impression. Because, I got good teeth. I'll be smiling. I'm 49 years old. They all mine. I'll be smiling, right? And somebody may accidentally think that I like them because I smiled. No, I just smiled. I'll be smiling. I'm a happy ass person. But the smile can convey so much more than just, yesterday. So a thing where it's like the eyes are the window to the soul, right? And then I was thinking, because in certain cultures, right? Now I can see if you are married to somebody or something, right? Then of course you don't want to be giving too much energy in nobody's direction. Like all the eye contact, the smiles, like keep your teeth to your damn self, right? So I was walking in Walmart and I was thinking, this guy was coming outside of Walmart, right? And he just was staring me in my face. Y'all, look, Walmart almost caused me a couple of problems yesterday. First of all, let me tell y'all this. Because this man and his baby, it was a man. I think he was African because I heard him talk. A man, a woman, and a baby. First and foremost, I didn't see the woman and the baby. They parked right next to me, right? And this is how energy be doing a thing, y'all. So this is the lesson. I come around the corner to put the cart inside of the little thing, so I move around because the man is wiping down the cart, and I thought, that's strange. Why is he wiping down that cart? Because it's a man. Men don't be wiping down carts. Anyway, so I moved around him, put the cart inside the little thing, the little caddy. So as I'm looking at him, I said hello, and I proceeded to move on about my business. As soon as I said hello, how you doing? This man said, I'm doing good. How you doing? The bitch and the baby appeared out of nowhere because apparently she noticed something. But mind you, what the fuck was you noticing? Because I didn't say or do anything. I just walked around that way. Anyway, so she gets out of the car and now she has the nastiest, energy. And she says to this man, why don't we just put her in her stroller? So now I realize why the man is wiping down the cart. He has this baby with him and he wants to make sure, babies put everything in their fucking mouth. So he's wiping down the cart. So the baby, hey son, so the baby, once they put her in the cart, if she gets doing anything, of course you still don't want them licking on nothing, but in case anything does, she's not putting all this nastiness in her mouth. But the lady comes around the corner and she's, weird. Why are you wiping down the cart? We could put her in her stroller. And I'm thinking, why she got that tone with him? All right, so I go get in my car. But mind you, she looks at me, so I look at her. She's holding the baby. I look at the baby. Oh, cute baby. But I didn't say that. I just looked back at her because, bitch, what you looking at? But I'm looking at the baby, too. So I smile when I get in the car because I smiled at her, too. So I go to back out, and when I go to back out, I kid y'all not, this man looks up at me. The baby goes, because the mom is holding the baby like this. The baby like moves them, like pushes the mom's arm around to turn around to look at me, which now made this lady look at me and give me the nasty face. But I smiled because I smiled at the baby. It surprised me that the baby did the same exact thing that the dad did. Anyway, I smiled and I walked off. So apparently energy was talking. I don't know what the fuck it was saying, but it caught his eye, caught the baby eye. But the mom did not appreciate it because apparently she said there's too many eyes being caught around here. Both of y'all motherfuckers straighten up. Anyway, energy. So I'm walking in Walmart. This is after the fact, well, before the fact. But when I was walking in Walmart, a guy comes out. He's staring me in my face. And so I looked up. And then I just kind of, I didn't speak or anything, so I don't know why I didn't, but I just kept on walking. But what it brought to my mind was my brain started thinking, calculating shit, and it was like the eyes are the window to the soul. So in certain religions and things of that nature, they don't want you having eye contact with people, but it also now started to do a thing. It started to make me try to rationalize or try to understand spiritually. Spiritually, if I'm going to know you because you know me and the eyes are what gets it, what if some of these teachings could be potentially blocking you from some of the, hey, Andre, what if some of these teachings could be blocking you? Because I get why they wouldn't want you having eye contact, especially if you're married. They don't want you windows to the soul to no other, anybody. But spiritually, these things could be technically cutting off part of your soul's journey on this universe, in this realm. Because if you're here to experience and you're here to, live, anyway, take it how it resonates for you. My brain just did a thing, and apparently energy was still talking. So purpose and calling. You're being asked to dream something into reality because you can do it. You're a Pisces. You can do anything. You're being asked to dream something into reality. You're here to bring the invisible to the visible. Whether through healing, creativity, intuition, or compassion, don't underestimate the quiet work you've been doing behind the scenes. Y'all know what y'all be doing. Whether or not y'all don't want to tell anybody else, y'all know the shit you get into behind the scenes, spiritually, mentally, physically, whatever. We ain't judging. So don't underestimate the quiet work you're doing behind the scenes. It's cosmic. Your spirit guides are proud I told y'all I had a dream and it was some stuff happening, and that was one of the things they said to me. This is the second time that I went into the spirit realm, and they told me they were proud of me. Sticking to the plan, not letting anybody corrupt the system, standing 10 toes, know what you know that you know, not allowing people to come in and say, oh, well, I believe this happened. And that. I don't give a fuck what you believe. I know it happened because I saw it. I just saw the smoke. It went into the message. I read the universe. This is Earth School. This is what we're here to do. The universe is guiding you, teaching us. It's all on whether or not you want to listen. You can believe it or you don't have to believe it. Again, what I believe ain't got to be nothing compared to what you believe. Do what you will. Don't let nobody tell you you're wrong. It has worked. It is working. I keep trying to tell y'all, on this channel, I don't just have people, because, you know, people be thinking spiritual people, they don't have no jobs, they homeless, they this, that, and the third, yada, 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 no life, no, they just, you know, go with the wind, and this, that, and the third. I don't own businesses. I take care of stuff. I have taken care of a lot of people, even in the process. So at this moment, you know, the universe is just me and the universe, basically, you know, take care of yourself. Give to yourself everything that you've given to other people. The things that people didn't appreciate that, you know, now all of a sudden they want back. Give it to yourself. So this morning in the shower, one of the things that I was thinking about is, like, you can be in a relationship with people and you can give them, pour into them, you know, your all, right? These people will go out of their way to make you feel like other people are more important to them. These people will, you know, do whatever it is they need to do for everybody else. Meanwhile, you're the person that's pouring into them, giving into them, but they will make you feel less than and small for other people. These people are better than you. Meanwhile, you're supposed to be in a connection, partnership, relationship with these people. Get rid of them. These are going to be also the same exact people that when you stop giving to them and you go elsewhere and you start giving to yourself, or you start now, you know, putting your attention elsewhere, because people will say, you know, when we loving, but when we disconnect, bitch, you can get somebody else to do it. And I don't give a fuck how you go, how you grow. I don't give a fuck. Not my business, not my problem. I never knew you. Like, don't even put you on my body list, because, bitch, what's your name again? But when I was with you, when I was loving on you, you tried to make me feel like everybody else was more important to you. When I was giving to you, you gave to everybody else. But now these people want back. They want back into your good graces. They want back into, you know, please love me again the way that you did. Like, I can't. I can't. Because now you don't even exist. Like, where you come from? How did you get over here? Don't go looking for me. Don't go asking. Don't energetically, don't nothing. Just go with God, please and thank you. Because there's no going back from that. Like, I don't know if any of y'all have ever felt that. And I have felt it. It was the most, you know, I definitely didn't like it. And I don't even know why a person felt like they should even try to attempt to play with me like that. But, you know, people do what they want to do. And all we can do is what we need to do for ourselves. But when I started to realize, like, you put in this energy into this person and this person don't give a fuck about you. Yeah, that's very painful, especially when you love somebody and you be thinking, like, what did I do? Do you know some of these people be doing that shit intentionally? Like, because they want to try to hurt you. They want to try and make you feel small. They want to try to diminish your light, your magic, your like it's an assignment. This is the assignment. Kill, steal, destroy. How long are you going to put up with that? The universe is telling you that you are so much more. More than you've ever even imagined. But you should already know that. You are the person that everybody goes to when they need advice. You're the person that everybody, gravitates to. People start to tell you just all their business. You fall under the sign of knowing and understanding. But nobody's going to see it until you see it. A new opportunity aligned with your purpose may arise soon. Watch for synchronicities. Sometimes the opportunity you created yourself. Like, it's just something that basically, clicks in you automatically, and then you're saying, this is what I need to do. So it's not even like you're waiting on somebody else to, give you an opportunity. Like, because these people don't want you to win, but God does. These people do not want you to win. It could be people sitting in position. They will see that you are good at whatever it is you're good at. And your energy will terrify these people because, like, if I put you in position, you might, skyrocket past me. God can tell some of these people to do this. This is the person, this is what you do, and this is how it needs to be done. And they won't do it because they're afraid that you are going to ascend. They already know. This person's going to do more than I can ever do, and it's going to be, my downfall. That they won't do it. It's like training your manager or training your boss or training the next owner. You've been in this business for 96 years, but why would I want to train the person that's going to take over me? Take over the system. What if the person makes it better for everybody? They don't care. They do not care. Some of these people were sent to basically help you, and meanwhile, they will not help you because they're terrified of you. Make the opportunity yourself, because that's not going to stop you. It's not going to stop you. And if God sent them, then they will send somebody else. But if it gets to whatever that is, the opportunity is just going to be made by you. You make the opportunity, because I'm going to give you all the tools. Like I said, people be mad. You can't sit at my table because this is the cool kids' table. Well, guess what? The cool kids are lazy, materialistic. Mind you, God gave you all the materials to make the table. They don't want you to sit at their table. So I'm gonna show you how to make a table. And then you mass produce the tables. And you create your table and all the tables surrounding them, and now, hey, fuck it. What did they say the other day? You fill it with clean water. The flood's coming. We're going to fill it with clean water. So now I'm going to mass produce the tables, and then I'm going to just, open up the tables to the people, because I'm not afraid. You could have just been this part, a pilot in a situation or in a simulation, but a pilot can stop the whole transportation flow. Because people overlook the pilot. And I told y'all, a pallet shortage, I was in trucking for 10 years. A pallet shortage fucked up transportation. Because how the fuck where you going to put it on? And pallets, remember, they was all at one point in time made of wood. Pallets would break in this, that, and the third. Now you see some pallets being made of plastic, so they can't break. You looking like a real fine piece of sister tonight. You look hella good right now. Let me take you out for a good time. You look like you need a brother like me to show you a good time in this city. Hey, CJ, welcome. Thank you for being here. So even a pallet is important to the system. So people fail to realize, or people will look over you or step over on you, or people always throwing pallets away. And then guess what? Now you can't get no groceries because you threw pallets away, or you did, you tossed them to the side. Like I used to get, collect pallets because I got a lot of stuff out here that I be using pallets for. Pallets can be made into furniture. Pallets can be made into a lot of shit. It's wood. But if you're not a builder, you're not going to know that. You just throw them away because the pallet don't mean nothing. The product is taken off of it because to most people, the product was what was important. But I promise you this, if the pallets don't exist, you ain't got no fucking product. because they stack it up on a fucking pallet. They're going to have to figure out another way to get it there, which once they figure out another way to get it there, just realize that however they put that on there together, now that thing has become the important thing. Nobody cares about that. All they care about is the product that's on the pallet. Okay. You know what else is important? The wrapping that goes around the pallet, because once they stack that shit on there, it's still got to be wrapped up, because otherwise you can't pick it up without it falling off. So even the wrapping is important. There's so many things that go into this whole entire system that people always overlook the smallest things. I realized the other day I went to Walmart and I was doing an order, right? And so, good morning, Sujil. I hope I'm saying it right. It's wrong probably, but you know, hey, girl here for the word of the day and period. Thank you for being here. Love you. So I went to Walmart the other day, right? And a big ass industry like Walmart keeps having a bag shortage. So I went to go drop off somebody's delivery the other day, and Walmart had no bags in the whole entire store. And now I gotta go take somebody their shit. They had cake. They had, they had a lot of shit. But what happened was when I got to them people's house, I had to stack this shit up at their house in front of their door with no bag. I said, these people was gonna cuss me the fuck out. Mind you, I stacked it as neatly as I possibly could, but that didn't matter. You brought my shit to my house without a bag. Bags are important. People throw them away, ball them up, do all types of shit. Sahel, is that right? Listen, they already be talking about me, so, it's known and notorious that, I'll be pronouncing shit wrong. Oh, Sahel. Okay, thank you. So, spiritual guidance. You are a portal today, a living bridge between earth and the ethereal. Spirits may be reaching out to you, especially ancestral or oceanic energies. Pay attention to water, your element. Cleansing it, dream near it, scry through it. A spiritual download or awakening is close. Totem energy today. A seahorse, symbol of patience, divine masculinity, and protection during transformation. Moonstone enhances intuition, balances emotions, and protects during spiritual journeys. So, Pisces, the tides rises for you now. You're being called to remember not what you've learned, but what your soul has already known. All the old shit, the ancient shit, the shit that's encoded into your DNA. So today we honor the sign of the ancient dreamer. Pisces, the final sign, the old soul, the mystic of the zodiac. Today, the energy is awakening. Can you feel what's happening beneath the surface? Can you trust what's happening, or can you trust what has no words? Like, these are things that you see. You're not being told. You just automatically feel them. Pisces is not here to build the world, but to remember and to remind us that we are the world. It holds the original memory of unity before we were even separated by names, borders, or fear. When Pisces energy is strong, like today, spirit walks closer with us. The veil thins, dreams become messages, and signs become maps. So, quote from the ethers: the dreamer is not lost, they are returning. We are not lost, we are returning. Dreams are not distractions. Today they are the blueprint from the soul realm. Pisces, we are the teachers, the dreamers. It is a form of divine architecture. Don't dismiss the vision today. We are encoded with instructions. So feel beyond the obvious. We can sense the truth before it's spoken. So listen to our body, listen to our inner intuition. If something feels off or magical, it is. We don't need proof. We just remember. Your softness is a spiritual armor. The world may tell us to harden, but our sensitivity is a sacred compass. Let's not numb it. We need to channel into it, heal it through art, through music, through prayer. And then in turn, we channel it, transmute it into healing energy that we send out into the universe. So today, the activities: elemental meditation, water focus, visualization of, with water. So visualize yourself submerged in calm, endless ocean water. Ask the spirit of water what messages it has for you. Journal what comes through. Symbol work today: draw or meditate on the seahorse. Ask, what am I protecting that is sacred? What must I be patient with within myself? Because patience, listen, patience is a virtue, right? That's what they say. But let me tell you how God has been working with me. Spirit has been working with me. I have been working with myself on patience, because I am a person who, I told y'all, I grew up. Speak to the universe. The universe will instantly give to you. The universe will automatically respond, right? And now, after you go through a couple trials and tribulations in the earth, and you do a couple things that you shouldn't do, and because also I told y'all, I stand in front of y'all, I'm a person, I like to touch the stove sometimes. So spiritually, I'll get the message, don't do that. But then guess what? I'll be doing that. Because sometimes we just don't listen. We just want to do what we want to do. I'm honest about it, right? And I told y'all how it played out. I even had people say, don't do that. Mind you, still did that. Because why not? Sometimes it's just got to play itself all the way out, and then I know not to do that ever again. I fucked around and found out a couple times. Mind you, got the message the whole entire way. Like, don't do this, don't do this. Still did that. It had to happen. And on top of that, the funny part is, to me, I feel like the universe knew I was going to buck the system. Because I be bucking the system sometimes. Birds. So Pisces, you're not dissolving. You're becoming part of everything again. Don't fear the merge. The soul was always meant to swim. This, to me, means like, it's happy news for me, because again, when you're a person who can speak to the universe and this shit just happens just like this, I could tell the universe what I wanted and it would just do it. Like, that is some amazing shit. I witnessed it, did it, and then got in trouble because the universe said don't help somebody, and I did it anyway. I was being a sucker for a love ass bitch. Sometimes our love will get us in trouble. Sometimes we feel like we should help people who are, we be loyal to people, and we should be loyal to ourselves. Because when the universe tells you not to do something, just don't do it. So now I'm learning, I done got my ass into trouble a couple times, but I ain't even gonna stand in front of y'all and say that I'm gonna actually, oh, the universe says do this, and then I'm still gonna do it, because it's me. God know me. God knew me before I was formed in my mother's womb. God knew that sometimes I'll be doing shit. I'll be negotiating with God for shit. So there's that, okay? I done literally negotiated with God to do some stuff that I got told not to do. And God literally said to me, this is going to hurt you, but I know I can do it. You're going to get hurt in the end. Like, I told y'all the whole entire story. I done told y'all some stuff like, I probably shouldn't have told y'all, but literally it happened. So I'll be negotiating with God for shit. And got my ass fucked up just like he told me. Okay? So there's that. Pisces prophecy for today. A dream you once left behind may return today. Not to haunt you, but to invite you. You are not the same person you were when it first called. Now you're ready to carry it to shore. So something that you dreamt about, something that happened before, is now about to, come. And where's my charger at? Because my whole chart, and I keep trying to tell you the same exact thing. It makes me so upset. But yesterday, I didn't even want to call you because in my feelings, I felt like I just wanted you to have a good night. So I wasn't even going to call you to disturb you. But I feel like I was really getting ready to have a problem with you. You know how I be feeling when my shit gets moved around. It just burdens my soul. If y'all got kids, then y'all know. They be touching shit, but mind you, everybody knows I don't like, please don't touch my stuff. Like, because when I come in and I just be ready to, I don't want to go through the house to look for my shit. I leave my shit in specific places. This mother sucker will always come and touch my shit, move it. He know I'm going to have a problem. But last night, I ain't even want no beef. Like, I ain't even pick up the phone and call and cuss his ass out. Because I said, you know what? I don't want to put that into his spirit. And plus, I ain't going to go look for the shit. So I just didn't even fucking bother. But stop touching my stuff. They don't listen. Like this, he never listens. All right, anyway, so I know y'all heard the frequency that was playing, right? Before that, I actually asked I created that frequency for y'all. So this is the frequency, and I'm gonna just play this and let it just, do what it's doing. But the original frequency is Pisces soul frequency. So take it how it resonates for you. You can like it or not. Let me make sure it's right. Where is it at? So the frequency is, oh shit. Yeah, it wasn't done. So the audio track is called The Dreamer's Return, Pisces Soul Frequency. The core frequencies are 963, Divine Connection plus Dream Channeling. The other one is 417 Hertz, Emotional Release and Transformation. 111 Hertz, Mystical Awareness and Sacred Soul Resonance. Bass tuning is 432 Hertz, Natural Heart and Earth Alignment, right? So the sound landscape element is soft ocean waves rolling and retreating, faint whale songs and underwater echoes, gentle feminine whispers, and audible dream-like layered subliminally. Occasional high-pitched shimmer chime for intuitive pings, lush ambience pads, and D minor or E minor progression for elemental depth. All right. So this is the connection. It's also posted on the post outside of the channel. You are the dreamer. You are the dream. And now the dream is remembering you. Breathe, float, feel. You are returning to the soul of everything. All right. So here we go. This is the actual sound of it. This is what I played from the beginning. So that's where that came from. It was the sound that goes along with the message. Oh shit, did I save this? All right, so let's hope I saved it. Either way, I can get it back, but I can't get it back right now. Otherwise, just go to the beginning of the message, and that's the sound. Anyway, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Hopefully this helped. And go with God. You lost it? Huh? Why'd you take it?